Okay, so in the midst of all this coronavirus madness, I seem to be drinking quite a bit of whiskey at home, so I decided why not do a couple of whiskey reviews. Today, I have purchased some Slane Irish whiskey, triple casked blended whiskey. Now, I purchased this because it was on sale. No other reason. But I says, you know what, I like a bit of Irish whiskey. I like a nice redbreast. I like a bit of, even like Rowan Co is a nice blended whiskey. I've got some Jameson blended barrel, lots of whiskey. So one at a time, let's try some Slane Irish whiskey. Now, I've read nothing about this, and I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be playing catch up. I've already tasted it. As you can probably tell, it's already been opened, so I kind of know what this tastes like already. But I'm going to pretend I know nothing about it. Now, I'm just going to draw a little dropping in there, and I'm going to put this here. It is 10 to 5 in the evening, so I'm not going to be drinking large shots of this. I'm just going to taste it and see what I think. Now, the very first time I smelt this, my comment was to my dear friend Edward Parry Jones. My comment was it smelled a little bit like butter, or almost butterscotch. It's an odd buttery sort of a note to it, and I can't quite tell what it is. Well, you might notice too. I'm drinking free advert for you there, Jameson, and I'm drinking from a Jameson glass. I have a few of these. They're quite nice. Now, I'm going to give this a little taste, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I think. Now, for an Irish whiskey, this is quite sweet. Usually, an Irish whiskey, what you get is something that is, it's an in-your-face, nice, although smooth, it's got a nice sharp whiskey edge to it. So that's one thing you'd always associate with Irish whiskies. But this is slightly sweeter. It's almost got, again, dare I say it, to me, and God knows what the taste notes are for this online, probably completely different than I'm going to tell you. It's almost like a spicy butterscotch with perhaps some vanilla oak. Now, one thing I do find about it, which I think I would have to dock marks for, is I do get quite a base alcoholic taste of it, which it kind of hinders the finish. So the whiskey, although has got a pleasant initial taste, there's nothing else to it. It doesn't go anywhere, It just unfortunately sits on that sort of a butterscotch, spicy, vanilla taste, and then kind of ends. But for the price range, if this is a more expensive whiskey, I'd probably give it like a 6 out of 10. But for the price range, like this is like a €30 bottle of whiskey. I think I actually got it for under €30 on sale, and I think it's slightly more than €30 not on sale. So for that price range, I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10. Like that's a good whiskey for the price. So yeah, good work with your Slane whiskey, guys. Well done. Cheers.